Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Ohio Bobcats. The Bulls will kick it away to start. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Ohio's offense will get the first swing of the game. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
The receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
Catch in the middle, it's Miller. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Third down coming.
Looking to throw on third. Slings it. Caught over the middle, it's Miller. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Bobcats want to move quickly. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the blitz gets to him just like that.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Bobcats are on the move.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Hands it off. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Really nice job by this sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down with the run. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Dances away from the heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Bobcats are threatening in the red zone. Off play action. The throw to the outside is complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Bobcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Ohio, 7, Buffalo,
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at... So the Buffalo Bulls offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously.
He's going to go for a big one. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Second down coming up. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Snow. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down and getting down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Back to pass, it's Coates. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Buffalo! And once he got loose, it was all over. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab near the marker, it's Harris. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. The offense set for a first down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hunt. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
It'll be a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Tell you, they tried to go draw in the middle of the field. That back had nowhere to go with the football. He was tackled right away for a loss.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Coates. And that pass is intercepted. Trying to take it back. Gives him a little shake, and he's got some room. He's at the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. First down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, this tight end, he's got size, and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Hauls it in. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. The snap sets up to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And the try is no good, and the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. 2nd and 10 here. Back to throw, it's Coates. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll run it to the right side. Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves them with a 4th and 2. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd. Can't hang on, he muffs it.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's going for it all. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. The Bobcats will kick it off to start the 2nd half.
Set to advance on the football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw, it's Coates. Had to get rid of it quickly. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This offense has a 2nd down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Wilson. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. Now the play fake. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the ball.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Might as well give it to him again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Motion from the offense. To the air. It's Coates. Makes his connection. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Getting some heat. They get to him as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up, great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times, and it climbs in the end zone. But that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
He'll do it himself. Bulls his way forward.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got great speed. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Coates. They're trying to get to it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. That big fella up front just won his one-on-one battle and got to the quarterback.
And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to beat the guy in front of you, and great job by using your hands, getting by that first initial guy, and then getting to the quarterback. And the hard part a lot of time is getting him on the ground. Nice job by the big lineman.
The Bulls will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Bobcats want to crank the tempo. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Defense has to stay out of that neutral zone. It's 2nd and 5. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him for the sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On the return, it's Birch. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Back, let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, fires one high and deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful.
On second
I'd be surprised if they take some more of those.
Boy, his freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And that is just the worst feeling as a wide receiver because you're way downfield, you're ready for the big play, but you're just unable to connect. I'm sure he's going to be on the sideline asking for another deep shot opportunity.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Morrow. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback in that first conversion.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Coates coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this third and long from the 20. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulls.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. The give to the tailback. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. Little touch pass to the receiver. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Scanning the field, it's Coates. He's got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Wide out in motion. Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They're getting this guy lathered up. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure every... Same call. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the 1st down without getting the touchdown. Handoff to the lone back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is perfect. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Going up top on 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the...